what we are reading.
This weekend I'm having a really bookish weekend, and I thought I will bring you guys along with me to do all of the book activities together. First things first is today we are about to go book shopping, and we're going to go to a cafe, I think, and maybe do a little bit of reading as well. When I say we, I mean myself and Ollie. I do want to get Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. That's the second book in whatever the series is called. I've forgotten what it's called, but the first book is Wild Love. I didn't actually love Wild Love, and I'm not a massive Elsie Silver fan. There are a couple of her books that I've really enjoyed, mainly Heartless and Powerless, but others have been very mid for me, and I've not been obsessed with. However, I have the physical copy of Wild Love, and all of the spines have mountain ranges on that all add up to make a picture, so I want to have the full set of this series, and they are really cute covers, so I'm going to go and get Wild Eyes. And then the other book I'm thinking of getting is maybe Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling, because I think that has now come out in its new version, so I'll have a look to see if I can see that. I'm not 100% sure if it's out yet, but I think it is, so I will maybe have a look for that and see how much it is to whether I buy it, or if not I will probably just read it on Kindle, because I do have the indie version. But I know lots has changed now that it's been properly published. I do want to reread it. And then other than that, I'm just gonna have a browse, see if anything catches my eye, and then when we get back I really need to sort out my TBR cart. I need to sort out my Goodreads and make sure that that's up to date with everything that's on my TBR cart. I also want to redo my prompt jar, so I want to write some new prompts in it because I need to pick out my October TBR soon, and I just want to do a full refresh of prompts, so I'm going to do that. And then I also have some reading to do because I have a kind of a book club thing tomorrow. I will talk to you more about that in a bit, but yeah, I'm reading Crescent City for that. I need to read up to page 150 before I go tomorrow. I think I'm maybe 30 pages in, so I have quite a lot of reading to do of that, and it's not the quickest book to read, so yeah, I definitely need to do that as well. But for now we're going to go book shopping. Actually might just put on a little bit of lip oil to make sure that my lips don't dry out. Kind of tried to go for somewhat of an autumnal outfit, but at the same time it's actually quite sunny and warm outside today, so I don't want to be too hot. So just have this little cardigan on, some jeans and some UGG dupes. I need to grab a tote bag to put my book in, and also if I buy any books. Hello, I am back from book shopping, and it wasn't super successful. I could not see Fear the Flames anywhere, so did not manage to get that, but I did get two books. Firstly, I did manage to pick up Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. As I said, I wanted this because I want the matching spines for this series. Can I see now what this series is called? Rose Hill series, that's what it's called. Okay. And I actually don't know what this one is about or who it's about. Oh, Weston. Weston is the brother of our female main character from Wild Love and the best friend of our male main character from Wild Love, I think, right? And he's a single dad. This is whole series single parent, maybe? I think so. As I said, I didn't love Wild Love, but I'm gonna give Wild Eyes a go. And then I picked up Throne of the Fallen by Kerry Maniscalco, and only this one was on buy one get one half price, and I did nearly pick up the second book in the Adeline Grace series. The first one is Belladonna. Can't remember what the second one was called. I nearly picked that up, but I obviously haven't even read Belladonna yet, so I decided not to get it because I first want to make sure that I like the series. And then there was just nothing else in the buy one get one half price that I really wanted, so I just got this one. So this is Throne of the Fallen. This is a spin-off kind of series of Kingdom of the Wicked. It takes place in the same universe and it follows one of the other brothers. I think, who does this follow? Envy. Okay, this one follows Envy. So I'm excited to read this. I feel like I've heard good things about this one and I really enjoyed Kingdom of the Wicked, so that will be good. Okay, so those are the two books that I picked up today. What I'm now going to try and do is give my TBR cart a bit of a refresh because it is a hot mess. As I was saying, she's a bit of a mess, and I need to sort her out. I need to do this ready for my October TBR basically. I'm also going to just take this jar off here, which is my jar of prompts, because I'm going to redo these prompts as well. I like to usually organise it so I have like fantasy in one section, romance in one section. I feel like I have way more fantasy than anything else. And also I think where I've got like a series, I'm only going to put the first book in the series on here. Oh, I've had this book for so long, am I ever going to read it? So for example, this is Legendary, which is the second book in the Caraval series. So I'm gonna maybe leave this off the cart and just put it on the bottom of my shelves and just have Caraval on the cart. This pile and this pile are all fantasy, and then I have romances back here. I think let's maybe do romance at the top. We now have all of our romance at the top, fantasy, and then I have a romance that wouldn't put up here, and then just a few books that are neither romance or fantasy. I have a thriller, historical fiction, and a fiction, I guess. I don't know. Back. Damn it, I forgot about this one. Can you squash down there? Yeah. Okay, that is done. Oh, Ollie's calling me from downstairs. Hello? Oh, qualifying. Okay, I'll come down now. F1 qualifying is currently on, so I'm going downstairs to watch that. And then I think I'm going to redo my TBR prompts. I'll have everything sorted for that. And then I think I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon, evening doing some reading. So I now have my new prompts. I've got like 30 of them, I think, which isn't loads, but as long as it just lasts me until the end of the year, that's fine. And what I used to do is when I used to read the prompts, I used to put them back in. This time we're not doing that. Every time I pull out a prompt, I'll use it that once and then I will not put it back into the jar so that we get through all of them. I'm just gonna fold them up. Wish I had some like cuter paper and pens and stuff, and I do really also want to have a clear jar. Do we have any spare clear jars for a TBR jar? No. Okay, there we have it. So that is all of the prompts in the jar. It looks full enough, to be honest. Keep dropping them out, so we will put the pineapple lid back on, and that is ready for us to do our October TBR. So I'm excited to do that now because I felt like I was just getting bored of doing the prompts when I was just getting the same prompts all the time. So I feel like I'm more excited to do it again now. Plans are reading basically for the rest of the day. I don't think I need to leave the house again, so I'm gonna probably get changed into some super comfy clothes. Might make myself a matcha, kind of fancy it. And then reading, I guess. I think I've got like 120 pages to read, ready for tomorrow. I'll talk to you more about book club tomorrow, but yeah, that is my plan for now. Good morning. It is a miserable day today. Like, it has not stopped raining all day and I don't really want to go outside, but I have to because today's book club. So firstly, the book that I'm reading, House of Earth and Blood. I am 150 pages in now. I caught up to where I needed to be for book club today and I'm liking it so far. It's definitely, I see what people say about it. It's definitely quite slow moving with a bit of world building. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about an urban fantasy. I definitely think I'm more of like a traditional fantasy girl where, you know, they don't live in cities with mobile phones and go to clubs and do drugs and all of that stuff. Like, jury's still out on that one, we will see. But I am enjoying it. Obviously I really like Sarah's writing. There's a lot of characters and a lot of information, I would say, but I'm trying to just not deep it too much, and I'm sure I'll be reminded of things as I need to be reminded of things, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm liking our characters. I do have one gripe about it though, which, I mean, it was probably done on purpose, but I wish that she hadn't started the book where she had, because like I got attached and that was just cruel. That's what I'm gonna say because I don't want to give any spoilers. So yeah, now I'm about to go over to my friend's house and basically there are 3 of us. These are 2 of my best friends who I met at school, and basically I saw that they were both reading House of Earth and Blood on Goodreads, and obviously I hadn't read it yet, and I messaged and made a group chat and was like, guys, I can't believe you've started this. And I was kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna start it as well. And then from that we kind of grew into the idea of, okay, why don't we all meet up and do some reading together, talk about it together. And so it's kind of like escalated into a little book club. So one of them made this picture for our group chat. This is a really old picture, by the way. So focused, that is basically us with the Bat Boys, and it's perfect because there's one of us for each of them. I have Reese, which I'm very happy about. I can't believe no one fought me for him. They didn't. Anyway, I'm just super excited to go and talk about some of my favourite books and favourite characters and talk about our theories, and yeah, I'm just excited. But yeah, anyway, that's it. So I'm going to head out now. I'm gonna pop to a shop on the way to pick up some snacks and then we will go. First question. Why did she have to start the book before the murder?
Oh my god.
Because it said it on the back of this, I was like, why did they start the book?
That is quite crazy.
Why did she start the book before it happened? Because it's like...
Well, I feel like it's because you need to form an attachment.
You call the other ones like by their proper acronyms, I get really confused. I'm like, do you mean the Akatar books? And you're like, Alf Moth or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I would always go by the acronyms.
Akamath.
Akatar, Akamath, Akawar. And that's so cool because it's a war book and it's Akawar.
Ah, god, these things just go straight over my head.
Wait, I had one more point.
One more point. Okay, so
I've got a bug.
This
there
is not
as well.
specifically about this book, but it's relevant to this book.
Yeah.
And I don't think you guys are going to agree with me. Based on your taste, especially, well, based on your taste in real life and Charlotte's taste in Akatar men, aka Cassium.
yeah.
You're going to disagree with me like this, but I hate that in fantasy books so many men have long hair and I have to, in my head, shape their hair. If they have short hair, I hate it.
I hate long-haired men in real life.
But doesn't Hunt in this have like shoulder length hair? I'm like, I can get by with that, but when he's like hair to his waist,
like Rune has really long hair and it's like shaved on one side. I'm like, no one's fancy.
Even down there is too long. I like boy hair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like short hair.
So like Hunt, I'm
traditionally
imagining him with
masculine.
just like typical short hair.
I feel like none of the men have been described as particularly attractive at this point. So I'm like, where is the romance?
Obviously, Bingy
Hunt
is
sounds
the
quite
fallen angel.
Yeah.
Hunt. Hunter?
Micah is obviously really fit.
Oh,
and obviously Hunters, because I think basically all angels are really attractive.
Do they have mates in
Rays
this,
as well.
in this series?
I don't know. Charlotte, we're both at the same point as you.
No, but as in I can't remember a lot of stuff.
I would assume so, because mates are a thing in Throne of Glass and
are they?
Oh, because it's like the same universe.
Yeah, because it's meant to be Throne of Glass first, then ACOTAR, then this.
Yeah.
You have to read Assassin's Blade first, that's my opinion.
Really?
I also might try and do the tandem read.
I would
definitely do the tandem read because Tower of Dawn otherwise I think it's too hard to get through.
I just want to TikTok their boyfriend like marked it out for them so they didn't read any spoilers.
Oh, must be nice.
I'll just get Maisie to do it.
First book that we won't be reading, thank God, The Final Girl Support Group.
Oh no!
Was that the one
you didn't want?
No, that's not the one I didn't want.
Oh no!
Okay, next one we are not reading is A Touch of Golden Madness.
That's one of mine.
What's that one about?
It's like a romantasy.
Oh, it was my one! Metal Slinger.
Oh,
What's
I
that
saw
one?
you added that to your TBR.
I don't know what's about.
I do really want to read that, but to be fair, I want to read it soon, so I'm glad. NOS 4A2.
Oh no, okay.
Well, after this, the one
I bet you it'll be mine, and then it'll be like, oh, you'll turn around and go, I've read that.
I hope someone's put Twilight in. The Prison Healer.
I was going to put that one.
Oh, so that means we are
So this is
reading.
what we are reading. My one, The X Vows.
Oh, okay, I've got that.
I knew
And I've read
in.
her other one, and it's really good.
What's the other one?
Oh, okay. I'm glad you did a good choice.
No, you with a view.
I was
and that's
thinking
like
the
a
X-Hex.
road trip one. No, it's not that one.
Ah.
This is supposed to be really good, and I really liked it.
Yeah, it was the
first.
highest rated. I basically just screenshot all the ones that you guys hadn't read and then chose the highest rated too.
The X Vows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to read that.
Okay, I'm literally just editing the end of the vlog and realised I have not actually ended the vlog, so here I am ending the vlog. I had a really nice time at book club. We picked what book we're going to read together next, which is The X Vows, which I'm really excited to read. And yeah, all in all, just had a fun afternoon with the girls. We got some reading done, spoke a lot about books, and yeah, it was good. So thank you so much for watching. If you've watched to the end, please don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to see you in my next video. Bye!